What's up, everybody? Today we'll be talking about some of my favorite plants that we have here in Brazil at our hostel. So the first most important plant here that really helps us out, especially on a rainy day, the banana tree. The thing about banana trees is they only flower one time and then you got to chop them down. So these puppies, we're going to eat them, take them off the vine here, and then we're going to cut it and start again. So to make that thing flower, you gotta cover it with a bag, but it needs to be able to breathe. It works great for the septic system. You're flushing all that water from your washing machine, your poops and your peeps. Okay, maybe not the poops. Those are separated in another toilet. Here is our septic system. Banana trees are magical because they suck up all the water from the ground. If I cut this open, you'll see it's bursting with juice. Here we have a dirty little septic. That's why it's number one on our list, because it's useful, healthy, and delicious. Here on our fence, we have these beautiful vines that grow out of control. Really, we have to cut these things once every 2 weeks. No exaggeration. They grow up, out, and it's really quite the nuisance. But they're beautiful still. These beautiful blue flowers, and it's not just their beauty, but worst comes to worst, you can eat these things. Heck, it's not even worst comes to worst. They're actually quite tasty. They have a similar texture and flavor of a mushroom. Really what I recommend for everybody is to buy a book with your native plants, which are edible. In case of an emergency, you'll be ready. Okay, we have one here for the local area, but whether you're in Northeastern America, Middle Eastern of the Middle East, or up in the tundras of Siberia, God only knows. Learn how to catch a rabbit. You want to live? Learn how to be hungry. So these puppies, these little vine flowers, are actually called Thunbergia grandiflora. No relation to the Swedish climate activist with Asperger's.
How dare you!
If you're in a pinch, get yourself some Thunbergia grandiflora, put it in your salad, enjoy. We have this beautiful bush right in front of our entranceway, hanging over all the cars that come in, scrape their roofs on it. This beautiful plant is the gift that keeps on giving. It flowers all year round. Neighbors' children pick the berries. There's a big seed in them. They're juicy, very unique flavor. And then next month, they're back again for free. No problem. Just gotta fight the neighbors for it. Pitanga, mano. Also, right in front of our gate, we have this beautiful little herb bush. Erva baleara. In English, they call it some kind of a sage. Black, quite fragrant, and the berries as well. They look like little peppercorns. They have really good anti-inflammatory properties. Anti-inflammatory. You put it in your tea in the morning, instead of a coffee. Heal yourself instead of getting cracked out on coffee and mate all the time. This next one is going to be controversial. This beautiful purple flower, it's super easy to grow. Yeah, if you want to transplant it, it's lightly rooted in the ground. You just pull it right up, and then you could throw it on the ground in another spot, and it'll take root. It'll grow, minimal effort. Called the Wandering Jew. Woo, 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 woo. We'll call it the WJ. I don't know if this really has any medicinal properties or can help out with anything around the house other than being downright beautiful. Next up is a staple that everyone should have in their kitchen in a pot. Aloe vera. Usually I bust it out if I cut myself or if I have some kind of a rash breaking out of my face or too much sun for the gringo, Antioxidant, antibacterial properties, accelerates healing of wounds, reduces dental plaque. You don't have to brush your teeth. Helps with canker sores. Herpes? No problem. Reduces constipation. Now, I'm not sure where we put it to remove this constipation. Next up, the Espada de St. George, or the Sword of St. George. These things are protectors in the spiritual and the physical realm. They're said to keep out bad spirits or bad energy. You plant it around the perimeter of your house or along the walls. They're quite beautiful, also super easy to grow. You just stick them in the ground, they take care of themselves. And back in the day, they would use the fibers to make bowstrings. Swords of St. George, a nice little addition to your garden. Keep everything protected and you have a nice backup plan in case you get hungry. Next up, we got our pineapple plant. If you get a pineapple at the store, you could chop off the bush on top, leave it in a little pot of water, let the vines, roots germinate, And when it's ready, you can put it in the ground, plant it, and get yourself a pineapple bush. Did you know pineapples grew in bushes? Pretty cool, huh? Another beautiful plant I just realized we had here as I was sifting through the garden, shuffling around as I did for this video. Hortella, or Mexican mint. It's Mexican mint because it works harder than the gringo mint, okay? It's like pretty much anything. You can make a tea out of it. But this one has a little more spice. No, the Mexican mint is good for your skin. It's good for your health. And gosh darn it, I don't know why I have all these rashes and dry skin if I'm living in the Garden of Eden for skin products. Another delicious smelling herb here that we've found. Rosemary. No potato is complete without a little bit of rosemary. One more delicious smelling plant that you can make tea out of. Jasmine. In case you never smelled jasmine, imagine you had a nice soap. And in case you're a gringo and you don't use soap, imagine it was like a candle. Yeah? And if you're a dude, just sniff your armpit. No, jasmine smells better, but it's close. Jasmine, it's beautiful. It needs a little bit of trimming, a little bit of care, but any nice lady is the same. All right, gang, a little bonus clip for you today. I'm gonna show you how to have a nice skincare routine. Now you gotta be careful with your aloe vera because this sucker ain't going down without a fight. It's got some nice teeth on there. It's drawn blood on me, and now I'm gonna draw blood on it. We're gonna slice off the edges here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with all these plants. There's some unidentified ones that are giving me allergies. I think it's like Montezuma's curse, you know? They don't like these gringos just hanging around without any repercussions. And yeah, I've been breaking out all over my face and just really trying to stay alive. So you slice this puppy open. Look at how juicy that is. Oh yeah, that looks like something you might want to show your parents, huh? And just put that stuff on there. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, good stuff. Ugh. Now, personally, I don't like to wash this off because that's another step. And it's fine. Really. You could just leave it on there and you don't even know. I wake up the next day. I feed the cats. I do whatever chores. Check Instagram. 100 sit-ups at least. At most. Then I shower. Yeah, I do shower eventually. I use jasmine soap. It's okay. Oh. I just hope I'm not doing any harm to myself, really. I just hope everything's going to be okay. Unfortunately for you guys, I don't get constipated here in Brazil. But if this video was in Czech Republic, we might be seeing something else. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoy your gardens and wherever your paradise is. Comment below. Let us know how you're going to survive if the nukes go off.